Fish on. Out again on another mish with young Harley. We have mooched back up to the farm. There is a couple of wild sheep floating around and a couple of deer spotted by the owner, so hopefully a bit later on this afternoon we might be get onto some of those, but for now we're just going to set up the 22s and just double check that everything's shooting okay. It's just good practice really to make sure that these things are on target all the time, especially with the amount of shooting that we do. So we'll get stuck in and hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday. Alright, young Harley's gonna go first. So he's running the Ruger 22 with the Alpex light on top. Got a board up over there that you'll be able to see, so we're just going to check things are all squared away at 50.
Pull up that one. Do you hear that?
Yeah. How's it shooting?
Oh, pulled that one. Pretty good.
Was it near the dot? Or?
One of them was low, but the rest of them are like that far away from the dot.
Okay, do you want to try and stick a couple of the other ammos in there?
The CCI?
Yeah, just to see.
Just to see. The CCI.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one, Dad. No.
Stick 3 of those.
Oh, she's smoking a bit. She's getting a bit smoky. Should I shoot at the other one?
No. Just stick with that one so then I can at least shoot. I mean, as long as you're at the dot, it's not going to matter too much, is it?
That'll do. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do.
Right, let's go have a look, eh? Alright, so there we have it. On the right hand side is Harley's, the Norma's at the bottom and the CCI at the top there. So it looks like the CCI was just going a little bit quicker. So we're just going to have a bit of a muck around and try and get that a bit closer to where Harley wants it. And I was on the left and had 4 to the left of the dot, and then just reshuffled the crosshairs and brought it back into the middle, and I've got 5 in the black dot pretty much, and then pulled one right up to the top right there. So happy as with that, but we'll go back and make a few adjustments to the other 22 for Harley and see how we get on. Alright, man, she's a cracker day. Good day to be out doing this sort of stuff. Alright. So what do we got, buddy?
Whew.
Holy, it's like, so it's Harley again on the right. Looks like 3 in the same hole, but all a little bit to the left to be fair. And that's me there on the left. 1 a bit high and 4 in the black dot. So pretty happy with that. We might make a few adjustments to Harley's again and just go again and make sure that he's happy. Alright. Happy?
Yep.
Oh, come on then. Back we go. He always looks real nervous. Cracks me up. Oh, she's a bit bulgy in there. Good job, buddy. All right. Come down this way. Alright, back in our favourite spot, team. We ended up with 2 wild sheep. Kieran's joined along. We've got 2 deer, 2 fallow on this face on the other side over there. Just about there somewhere. So Harley's loading up the 6.5 PRC. And just see if we can get a shot away. Front shoulder.
Yeah.
Right again, bud.
Okay, keep standing there. Here, running to the right. Quite quickly. Just get right straight.
Fish on. Oh no, there's another. That's another one. Must be.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, no. You still on?
Still on? Oh yeah, that's it.
Get me stuck on that log.
What?
It did not be on that log.
Don't go too near that willow tree. Bring your rod around this way, bud. Bud,
No.
bring your rod around this way.
He's
That's it.
stuck.
It looks like I can see him just there floating on the water.
Yeah, I know that, but
Oh,
lines around the...
oh
I need
no.
to go in with my socks and feet, get him in the net and then just snap it off.
Okay, right, hold your horses.
Easy does it. Easy does it, fella. Holy. Jeez.
Well,
They're angry.
they're good fish. Good fish.
It's got half of the flipping seaweed on it. Half of the forest connected to him. Now he's snagged again. Damn! He's a big one.
Yeah.
Man, here's some juice. He's had an up and go before this.
Man, that's a goodie. Oh,
Holy!
man, that's a doozy.
We get him for the week.
Man, what a stonker. What an absolute beauty. That's it, let's back him up onto that grass, bud. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Happy?
Yep.
Happy days. What a beauty.
It's not finished yet.
Right, if you made it this far, you've obviously watched a bit of the hunting so far and a bit of the fishing, and after the shot that Harley did at the fallow, 700 yards, and it was a miss, which he was really gutted about. We've done a lot of work with the 6.5 PRC, shooting at gongs out at distance and stuff like that, and I've got a feeling it was probably a bit of buck fever, because they were sort of on the move, and he just sort of hurried the shot a little bit. So I've just come up to the range just to validate obviously the gun and where it's going, and hopefully that was still on target and we haven't bumped anything, and that could have been a reason why. But yeah, just Thursday afternoon up the range, so let's see how we go. If anyone's interested, this is what this is our long range setup. It's a 6.5 Bagara Wild B14 thumb hole. I quite liked it. Stock's a little bit different. Carbon barrel. It's got a Leupold VX5 with a fire dot reticle on top, and a custom turret, and we're just running the Norma Bond Strike 143 grain. Factory ammo. It shoots really consistent, and so far I've been super happy with it. So we've got quite a few gongs placed up this valley. We've got a 450, 650, 200, 300 I think. So I'm just going to load up and see how we set out at the 450 to start with, and then head out to 650 and see how we go from there. So stick tight and we'll get underway. These GPOs, these are Range Guide 2800. These are 10 by 50. These are absolutely awesome, eh? I know they're quite big with a 50mm objective, and they're a little bit heavier obviously out in the field, but just the glass and the rangefinder capabilities that these things have out to crikey nearly 3K is unbelievable. So yeah, awesome bit of kit for this long range stuff. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, it's pretty cool, guys. It's pretty much just because this is a custom turret, they've given us the distance around the bottom here after giving them all the information from the bullets and stuff like that. So it's pretty much just wind it around. You can obviously 450 there and 460, I'd say 470. The first gong that I'm shooting at is up the valley there at 475, so I'll start with that and see how we go. But yeah, happy days. Sweet. So that was 475 on the money. So I'll just whack another round in and double check that one just to make sure that I'm happy. I know it's all good sitting here on sandbags and stuff like that, and it's a bit different in the field with a tripod and other conditions, but it's just nice to come up here and be dead still and just make sure she's on the money. Right, that's two at 475. The gong looks about 300 by 300, so it's a dead deer in the shoulder for us. Right, so the next gong up is 650. So we'll give 650 a nudge and just make sure we're on the money at 650. Alright, so I've just checked the range with the binos, 650 yards. So I'll just adjust the turret at the top to 650 yards and see how we go. There is a bit of a breeze coming down the valley, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, but you can't always get the crisp, clear, no wind days. So let's go. She's on the money at 650. These are pretty crucial. Sweet. 2 from 2 at 650 yards. Pretty happy. Like I said, there's a bit of a breeze coming down the valley. Right, pretty stoked with that. That was 475 at a gong at about 300 by 300 and got that, and then got a smaller one which is about 200 by 200 I think. Hit that a couple of times, so I was stoked with that. That's all good. And shot out at the 650 yards and managed the gong, the bigger one, and then tried a smaller one and shot slightly to the left and then shot again slightly to the left. So I think without checking the wind and all that sort of stuff with the right correct gear, I'm just wasting ammo, so I thought I'd just quit there. But not a bad session. At least I haven't bumped the gun and everything's working as it should. But I'll get Harley to come out at some stage and get a bit more practice behind it. Like I said, we have done quite a bit with this on the gongs and distance and stuff like that, so it's not all new to him. But I guess when you're shooting at long distance, everything has to be pretty damn tight. We'll just get stuck into sorting it out and get back into it.